Okay guys, it's time to have a frank and open, honest discussion about depression and mental illness. I have almost started this video like 17 times, so I'm just going to do it. I'm turning on the camera and I'm talking and I'm not cutting, so here we go. If you are aware, in the past I posted a video on this channel called Some Days Depression Wins, and it's basically I turned on the camera in the middle of one of my manic states and I was crying, and I don't know what I hoped to accomplish with that, but I think I just wanted, I don't know, I kind of wanted to put it out there just to put it out there, excuse me, and hopefully help other people, and I don't know, make somebody not feel alone. Anyway, so I put that video out there and I never really did a follow-up with it. It was just me crying and saying that I'm depressed, and yeah. So here's the follow-up to that, and I want to have a real discussion about mental illness because I believe it's something that many more people deal with than you think, and it's something that a lot of people say, oh, it's just in your head, snap out of it, and that couldn't be further from the truth. And I just want to talk and explain kind of how it is for me. I'm manic depressed or bipolar or whatever you call it, but it basically means I have the highest of the high highs and feel euphoric and so happy and glad and just euphoric about anything that I could cry, and it's so awesome. And then I have these low lows that make me want to die, and that's literally what it is. I have the, like, I feel like less than dirt, and I just, oh, it's horrible. And my life fluctuates between those two states, and when it happens in one day, when both extremes happen in one day, that's hell. So that's kind of what I deal with. I'm aware of it. I take medication for it. I'm not ashamed to say that. It does help, but it doesn't cure it. It doesn't take it away. And there are some days where, like in the video, all I can do is cry or feel hopeless or not even get out of bed. And that's that's an issue that I feel like people are just sweeping under the rug. Like, that's a real debilitating disease. It's not just a, oh, she's feeling sad. No, it's a disease. So yeah, that's what it's like for me. I don't even honestly like labels and stuff though, because I feel like there's so many different facets of mental illness that we don't comprehend. But something ain't right, basically. But I'm old enough now and self-aware enough that I realize that and can deal with it. When I was a teenager, it was not so much, and I went through some dark times. And shout out to all the friends that helped me through those, because I was a pretty, sad person for many, many years. Anyway, that's not the point I wanted to go off on. My next point I wanted to make is when somebody says, or if I say, or somebody says they're depressed, and the person they're talking to says, well, why? What happened? No, it's not one thing that causes your depression. Depression is the disease, and events in life are the triggers. Like, you lost your job, whatever, something happens, that triggers what you already have going on, is how I view it. If someone's just like, oh, why are you depressed? Why are you sad? What's up? I'm like, I can't just instantly become depressed. It doesn't work that way. There's an underlying thing that triggers the feelings, but I don't know. That's just how I view it. If I'm wrong, tell me. But that's one of my biggest pet peeves is when, because that's why I usually don't even say anything. I usually just keep it to myself because people generally don't understand. But if I ever just am like, man, I'm so depressed, and they're like, well, what happened? What's wrong? Like, it's never one specific thing. The depression is always there. It's just things that make it bubble to the surface, I hope that makes sense. But I guess the purpose of me making this is I want other people out there that suffer from these things to realize that you're not alone, and you're not crazy, and you're dealing with it, and you're getting through each day, and that's good. That's all we can do is just get through each day. So, and if you're somebody that has somebody in your life that suffers from, excuse me, from mental illness, just be there for them. Be a shoulder, and don't be afraid to take a few steps back if they need it or ask you to. Because sometimes all I want is a little alone time, and maybe that's the worst thing for me, but sometimes I just need to be away. But I just want this to open a discussion and for people to realize that it's not all in your head. It's not, you know, being emotional or being a woman. Oh my God, how many times have I heard that? You're just being an emotional... No. No. It's a real disease, and it's time that people stand up and speak about it, or sit down, as I'm doing. But it's time that people talk, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm done though. I've probably rambled long enough. Please like this video if you liked it and share it with your friends. I really want this one to spread and get out there because I feel like it's a big issue that people don't talk about. So like it, share it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!